Hello and welcome to This Musical Life. Today is a pretty full work day, so I am gonna just get a lot done. I have a bunch of things on my to-do list and it's a beautiful day, so I'm gonna sit outside and get some of it done. So one thing that I like to do when I'm working at home to save money is just to make my own coffee, because I find myself going out for coffee a lot just because I am tired and there's a lot to do and I want the comfort of that treat. But I am gonna make an iced chai latte at home. Try it out. That's good. So I've got my little workstation set up. I've been really enjoying being outside when I work because it just gives me some inspiration. I feel like I'm not just inside on the computer all day, and I'm so lucky to have this little balcony and the weather's so nice. I can relocate from the table to the couch if I want to, so I'm just gonna try to make it as comfy and cozy and yummy as possible, trying to get all of these things done. Okay, so I use a paper calendar because I just have to. I cannot do the scheduling on the phone because it drives me insane. I'm already on my phone all the time, doing other things, doing work things, doing emails, and so I just need to have like a pretty looking calendar. So let me show you October. Big thanks to Mary Grace, my good friend, for gifting me this beautiful planner. Here is October. We've got all the stuff. Yes. So I like to color code when I'm gonna be out of town, when I'm teaching, when I'm performing. I'll put in certain things like, am I gonna do makeups this day? Am I gonna go to a pumpkin patch? And the most important thing, it's all in pencil, okay? Things get erased and changed all the time, so I have to put it in pencil. So then I've got this page. I kind of just list out all the things for the week that I need to get done. This week there's a lot, and then I'll kind of put day by day what I'm planning to do. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and then I'll just transfer over what I didn't do to the next day. And sometimes you open your laptop and it's dead. So you have to go plug it in and do something else first. So what I'm gonna do right now is just start memorizing. Well, I already memorized it, but just make sure that I have it memorized for rehearsals. So I'm starting with Act 2 of Falstaff, just writing out all the Italian just to make sure I know the flow of the language and I can remember it and sing it without the music, and then I'll kind of put it back in the music. Okay, so this is all of Act 2, Scene 1. I do this because you know how you have like a million things going on and you're trying to memorize an opera, and in the end sometimes you just memorize the feelings and the sounds and the syllables, and I like to take a look at what I'm actually saying, what the sentence structure looks like, you know, some of the elisions that are made in my mind are like, I think of them as one word, but they're actually two different words, and so you would pronounce it differently because of that. I just haven't had the time to like sit and really take a look at that this week. So this is really helpful to me so that when I practice, I'll just look at the paper. I won't look at the music, so I can practice in a way that I'm singing more authentic to the language. And this is great work to do if your voice is really tired like mine is. It's been a long week. I haven't had a ton of sleep, and I did get a really good sleep last night, but I can feel pretty tired in here. So yeah, this is great work to do if you want to practice but you don't want to sing. And then, you know, you'll learn some Italian from it too. This is the first Verdi opera that I've done, and so anytime you do something for the first time, you just have to spend a little more focus and time on the style and the language. Verdi is very specific in his writing and setting of the text and musical markings, so it just takes a minute to learn all of that, and in the end it helps you sing it better. So for example, this is not the right key, but I kind of sing it through with the notes. Se vostra grazia vuole, vorrei segretamente dirle quattro parole. And then, for instance, this one is a little tougher, so Alice sta, oh, that's not it. Alice sta in grande agitazione d'amore per voi. Vi dice che è bella vostra lettera, che vi ringrazia e che suo marito esce sempre dalle 2 alle 3. Most of the times as musicians, we will memorize the melody before we memorize the text. So you are much more likely to remember all the musical lines than what you're actually saying. So the more time you can spend just with the text of a different language, or even of your language, the better. And the easier you're gonna memorize it, because the melodies will come. They just do. That's how your ear is tuned. But your ear and your mouth and your brain is not always tuned to the language. So that's just the little tip from my experience. Also, I want to show you something real quick. This is a project my husband has been working on because he's a pianist and there've been some noise complaints. So he has been soundproofing our studio. So now we have all these soundproofing blocks on our ceiling, and it feels like, I don't know, kind of like a cave or something. It's very interesting. Time to teach a virtual lesson. I usually just set up in the studio here. I've got some lights that kind of shine in my face, and then I use my iPad with the piano. Guys, I have to be honest with you. I failed a little bit. I got distracted. And not in a bad way, but I did spend about an hour cleaning the house, which I think is a stress mechanism. But the house is clean, and I still have a lot on my to-do list, but I did do a few things, and I think sometimes you just have to do that. Like, you're just not a machine, and you gotta take things as they come. So I'm gonna run to the grocery store and pick up some things for dinner, and then I'm gonna make dinner, and then later I'll just finish up a few things on my list. So it's not quite as planned, but it's going to be fine. Okay, I found something new at Trader Joe's and I wanted to show you. It's a bottled old-fashioned. And I love old-fashioned, so I'm gonna taste and see what it tastes like. Well, now is as good a time as ever to introduce you to my husband, who is also going to be drinking this old-fashioned. This is him.
Hi guys, I'm Peter. I'm Jenna's husband.
Peter? That's the wrong way.
Okay. How's it going, guys?
What are we doing right now?
We're gonna try some Trader Joe's old fashions.
Oh yeah, you did the hand. That's
Yeah,
good.
I did that. I saw you do that. I don't know why people do that.
Because it has to focus.
So we're gonna try these for the sake of music. So
Yeah, and this musical life.
this musical life.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to have some an orange twist, but I don't think we have any oranges.
Oh, I forgot that part.
We could, I mean, we need to use the zucchini somehow, so we could maybe
No.
do some zucchini zest. Okay.
Actually, that would be interesting, but I don't think so.
so.
Here goes. Oh yeah, that's smooth. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I thought it was maybe going to be a little darker color, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can see there's some syrup going on in there.
I like a good, like, dark old-fashioned, but we'll see how these
That's true.
taste. I'm just going to stir this baby up. I think this is what you're supposed to do.
And you just want to get it a little bit cold. So you're trying to get that.
Yeah.
It's going to get a little bit diluted, but
That's a big old, you've made big pores.
no, I think that's the normal size.
Okay.
Old fashioned.
I guess so, because the bottom's really
Oh, this ice is dying.
Guys, it's as good a time as any to introduce my other friend who just came over. His name's Arijay.
Hello.
These are both pianists, by the way, so this is still a musical life. We're just doing lots of random things today. Okay. This is a great shot of our drinks, guys. Okay. Cheers.
That's how you do it.
Not bad.
It's spicy. It's good, and it's more of like a holiday festive with the spicy in there. It's not so much like...
Talk to the camera, Peter.
It doesn't so much taste like it has the bitters, like the Angostura bitters, but it tastes more like it has like spice, cinnamon, something like that.
Yeah, it tastes good. It's not like a classic old-fashioned.
No, it's more spicy.
Yeah. What do you think, Arijay?
I think it's fine.
Friends, this has been a very random video. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry because this is my life. This is my musical life. And part of the music is the chaos. So I didn't get everything I wanted to get done, but I did have a good time. And now we're gonna hang out with friends. So thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you liked this. And also like the video if you like it. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday. Bye!